The United States operates over 50 nuclear-powered attack submarines, with acoustic quieting making detection nearly impossible, while Russia fields advanced torpedoes, anti-submarine ships, and submarines designed to hunt American boats. This is every weapon system both nations would deploy in undersea warfare. We start with Russian weapons designed to kill American submarines. 5.365K torpedo. The wake-homing heavyweight torpedo detecting submarine propeller disturbance trails. Launched from Russian submarines, these track wakes rather than direct acoustic signatures, following disturbance patterns American boats create moving through water. Against Virginia-class submarines employing evasive maneuvers, wake-homing provides targeting when acoustic detection fails. 53-65M torpedo. The modernized wake-homing variant with improved sensors and countermeasures. USET-80 torpedo. The dual-purpose electric torpedo with active/passive acoustic homing, engaging submarines and surface ships. Wire-guided during initial phase with autonomous terminal homing, these track American submarines using sonar returns. Range exceeds 25 kilometers with high explosive warhead destroying submarine pressure hulls. USET-80K. The improved variant with enhanced guidance system. TEST-71 torpedo. The anti-submarine torpedo with passive acoustic guidance following sounds American submarines emit. These home on machinery noise, propeller cavitation, and flow noise that even quiet submarines generate. TEST-71M. The modernized variant with digital processing. TEST-71ME. The export variant with similar capabilities. Physic-1 torpedo. The advanced heavyweight with improved countermeasures, defeating American acoustic decoys. Enhanced signal processing. Distinguishes actual submarines from decoys American boats deploy. Physic-2 torpedo. The next-generation variant under development with AI-assisted targeting. 6.576A torpedo. The wake-homing variant carried by older Russian submarines providing capability against American boats. 6.576A torpedo. The improved variant with extended range. Type 53 torpedo. The standard Soviet-era heavyweight still operational on older submarines, with straight-running and pattern-running modes. Type 5.356 torpedo. The early variant still used in training. Type 5.361 torpedo. The passive acoustic homing variant. Type 5.365 torpedo. The wake-homing development version. SET-65 torpedo. The electric torpedo with passive acoustic guidance. SET-72 torpedo. The improved electric variant. SET-53M torpedo. The modernized electric torpedo. SAET-60 torpedo. For surface ships, AT-2 torpedo. The anti-submarine rocket-delivered torpedo. APR-2 Yastreb. The anti-submarine rocket with parachute-deployed torpedo. APR-3 Orlan. The improved anti-submarine missile system. RPK-6 Vodopad. The anti-submarine missile launched from submarines. Breaking surface, flying to target area, deploying torpedo attacking American submarines. Extends engagement range beyond direct torpedo shots, allowing Russian boats to attack from positions beyond American weapon range. RPK-7 Vetere. The submarine-launched anti-submarine missile similar to Vodopad. 9.1 RE-1 torpedo. The payload torpedo delivered by RPK-6-7 missiles after rocket transit to target area. 9.1 RE-2 torpedo. The improved payload with better homing. Shkval rocket torpedo. The supercavitating torpedo traveling 200+ knots using rocket propulsion. Creates gas bubble around body, eliminating water friction, enabling extreme speeds. Against American submarines, Shkval compresses reaction time to seconds, though straight-line trajectory limits effectiveness against maneuvering targets. Shkval-2. The improved variant with limited guidance capability. Futelier torpedo. The electric torpedo with extended range and improved guidance. Futelier-2. The modernized variant entering service. UGST torpedo. The universal deep-sea torpedo with extended depth capability for attacking American boats operating deep. Yasen-class submarine. The latest Russian attack submarine. Kazan, Novosibirsk, Krasnoyarsk, Arkhangelsk under construction. These represent Russia's most capable anti-submarine platform, with quieting approaching American levels and advanced sensors. Armed with torpedoes and cruise missiles, these hunt American submarines using passive sonar, detecting targets without revealing position. K-560 Severodinsk. The lead Yasen boat operational in Northern Fleet. K-561 Kazan. The first Yasen-M boat with improved systems. K-573 Novosibirsk. Undersea trials representing second Yasen-M boat. Krasnoyarsk. Under construction as third Yasen-M variant. Arkhangelsk. Fourth Yasen-M boat under construction. Perm. Fifth boat planned for construction. Ulyanovsk. Sixth boat in long-term construction plans. Akula-class submarine. The nuclear attack boat Russia operates in reduced numbers following Cold War drawdown. Quieter than earlier Soviet boats, though noisier than American submarines. These conduct patrols with torpedoes and anti-submarine missiles hunting American boats. K-317 Pantera. Akula I boat operational in Pacific Fleet. K-461 Volk. Akula I submarine operational. K-154 Tiger. Akula I submarine operational. K-157 Vepr. Akula II with improved quieting. K-335 Gepard. Akula II submarine operational. K-152 Nirpa. Akula II leased to India as Chakra. K-337 Kuzbas. Akula II submarine operational. K-295 Samara. Akula II boat in service. K-263 Delphin. Akula II submarine. K-331 Magadan. Akula II boat operational. K-064 Kasatka. The single Akula III with enhanced quieting. Victor III class submarine. The older Soviet attack submarine, with several boats remaining operational, designated Shuka by Russia. These conduct training and limited patrol operations. B-138. Obninsk, Victor III boat in reserve. B-448. Victor III submarine in limited service. B-41. Daniil Moskovsky. Victor III variant operational. Sierra-class submarine. The titanium-hulled attack submarine with deep diving capability. Russia maintains limited numbers with extreme depth performance exceeding American boats. B-336 Pskov. Sierra II boat operational in Northern Fleet. B-534 Nizhny Novgorod. Sierra II submarine in service. B-276 Kostroma. Sierra I variant. B-239 Karp. Sierra I boat. Oscar II class submarine. The cruise missile submarine primarily anti-surface but capable anti-submarine operations, with torpedoes. These carry anti-ship missiles but maintain torpedo capability against American submarines. K-119 Voronezh. Oscar II boat operation. K-410 Smolensk. Oscar II submarine in Northern Fleet. K-132 Irkutsk. Oscar II boat in Pacific Fleet. K-442 Chelyabinsk. Oscar II boat in service. K-150 Tomsk. Oscar II submarine in Pacific. K-266 Orel. Oscar II boat operational. K-141 Kursk. Oscar II lost in 2000 accident. Lada-class submarine. The modern diesel-electric boat, with air-independent propulsion. Extremely quiet when running on batteries. These conduct coastal anti-submarine operations. B-585 St. Petersburg. The lead Lada boat operational after extended development. B-586 Kronstadt. Second boat operational in Baltic Fleet. B-588 Ufa. Fourth planned Lada submarine. Kilo-class submarine. The diesel-electric attack submarine Russia operates in large numbers. Improved Kilo variants with better sensors and weapons conduct anti-submarine missions in coastal waters. B-871 Alrosa. Project 877 Kilo in Black Sea Fleet. B-227 Vyborg. Project 636 Improved Kilo. B-394 Nuryat. Project 636.3 latest variant. B-261 Novorossiysk. Project 636.3 in Black Sea. B-237 Rostov-na-Donu. Project 636.3 boat. B-265 Krasnodar. Project 636.3 in service. B-268 Veliky Novgorod. Project 636.3 submarine. B-274 Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. Project 636.3 in Pacific. B-603 Volkov. Project 636.3 submarine. B-588 Ufa. Project 636.3 boat in service. Udaloy-class destroyer. The dedicated anti-submarine destroyer with helicopter, torpedoes, and anti-submarine missiles. 8 operational boats conduct ASW missions protecting Russian waters from American submarine incursions. Admiral Levchenko. Northern Fleet Udaloy conducting Atlantic operations. Admiral Chabanenko. The modified Udaloy II with improved weapons. Vice Admiral Kulakov. Northern Fleet boat conducting Mediterranean deployments. Marshal Shaposhnikov. Pacific Fleet after modernization with cruise missiles. Admiral Tributs. Pacific Fleet conducting anti-submarine operations. Admiral Vinogradov. Pacific Fleet Udaloy-class destroyer. Admiral Panteleev. Pacific Fleet operations in Sea of Japan. Severomorsk. Northern Fleet flagship providing ASW capability. Sovremeny-class destroyer. The anti-surface destroyer with some anti-submarine capability through helicopters and torpedoes. Bystry. Sovremeny operational in Baltic Fleet. Nestoichivy, Sovremeni Boat and Service. New Strashimi-class frigate, the anti-submarine frigate with reduced numbers, operational but capable ASW systems. New Strashimi, lead ship operational in Baltic. Yaroslavl, Mudry. Second boat in limited service. Admiral Gorshkov-class frigate. The modern multi-role frigate with anti-submarine weapons including torpedoes, RBU launchers, and helicopters. Admiral Gorshkov. Lead ship operational in Northern Fleet. Admiral Kasatonov. Second boat conducting trials and operations. Admiral Golovko. Third frigate operational. Admiral Isakov. Under construction. Admiral Chichagov. Sixth boat planned. Admiral Yumashev. Seventh in construction queue. Admiral Spiridonov. Eighth planned frigate. Steregushti-class corvette. The light corvette with anti-submarine capability through torpedoes and helicopter. Steregushti. Lead ship operational. Sobrozatelny. Second corvette in service. Boyki. Third boat operational. Stoiki. Fourth corvette in Baltic Fleet. Grumyashchi-class corvette. The improved Steregushti variant with better sensors. Grumyashchi, lead improved corvette operational. Provorny, second boat in service. Mercury, third corvette under construction. Buyan M-class corvette. The small missile corvette with limited ASW through torpedoes. Ka-2. 7 Helix helicopter. The shipboard anti-submarine helicopter with dipping sonar, sonobuoys, and torpedoes. Operating from Russian destroyers and frigates, these conduct searches for American submarines using sensor ships LAC. Ka-27M. The upgraded variant with improved avionics and sensors. Ka-27PL. The dedicated ASW variant. Ka-28. The export variant with similar capabilities. Ka-29. The assault transport variant with secondary ASW role. Ka-3. 1 helicopter. The airborne early warning variant with radar for maritime surveillance. Ka-3. 2. The civilian variant adapted for naval use. Il-38 The land-based maritime patrol aircraft with sonobuoys, magnetic anomaly detector, and torpedoes. These conduct extended patrols over sea areas, dropping sonobuoy patterns, detecting American submarines. Il-38N. The upgraded variant with novella system providing improved ASW capability. Il-38SD. The export variant with enhanced sensors. 2-142 Bear-F. The long-range maritime patrol aircraft, conducting anti-submarine operations with extensive sensor suite and weapons. 2-142M. The modernized variant with improved systems. 2-142MZ. The further improved Bear with updated sensors. 2-142MK. The communications relay variant. B-12 Male. The amphibious aircraft conducting coastal ASW operations. RGB-60 Sonobuoy. The passive acoustic sensor, deployed from aircraft detecting submarine sounds. RGB-75 Sonobuoy. The improved passive buoy with better sensitivity. RGB-1 Sonobuoy, the basic passive acoustic sensor. RGB-2 Sonobuoy, the passive directional buoy. RGAB-1 Sonobuoy. The active acoustic buoy transmitting sonar pulses receiving returns from submarines. RGABN, Sonobuoy. The improved active variant, VGS. 3-towed array. The sonar array towed by ships providing long-range passive detection. Polynum towed array. The advanced low-frequency sonar towed by ships. Vignette towed array. The improved passive array. MGK 335 sonar. The bow-mounted active passive sonar on Russian submarines detecting American boats. MGK 540 sonar. The advanced submarine sonar with improved processing and sensitivity. MGK 600 sonar. The Yasen-class sonar system with spherical array. MGK 400 sonar. The Akula-class submarine sonar. SCAT 3-towed array. The submarine towed sonar providing passive long-range detection. SCAT-KS towed array. The improved variant on modern submarines. Mouse roar sonar. NATO designation for Russian active sonar on submarines. Shark teeth sonar. NATO designation for hull-mounted sonar on surface ships. Horse jaw sonar. NATO designation for Russian variable depth sonar. Whale tongue sonar. NATO designation for towed array systems. RBU 6000. The 12-barrel anti-submarine rocket launcher firing 250 mm rockets creating patterns around suspected submarine positions. Deployed on destroyers and frigates, these engage submarines at ranges to 6 kilometers. RBU 1000. The 6-barrel launcher for close-range anti-submarine defense. RBU 12000. The improved launcher with extended range. RBU 2500. The 16-barrel launcher on older ships. RBU 600, the 12-barrel short-range system. RGB-12 rocket, the anti-submarine projectile fired by RBU systems. RGB-60 rocket, the improved anti-submarine round. PMZ-1 mine, the bottom mine with acoustic sensors detecting passing submarines, detonating when American boats transit minefields. PMK-2 mine, the rising mine launching from seabed toward detected submarines. MDM-6 mine, the mobile mine moving to engage detected targets. Cluster Gulf mine, the multiple influence mine with acoustic and magnetic sensors. KRAB mine, the rocket-propelled rising mine engaging submarines. UDM mine, the universal deepwater mine for submarine deployment. KMD mine, the contact mine for shallow waters. MIRAB mine, the submarine-deployed rising mine, moving to American submarine capabilities. Virginia-class submarine, the attack submarine representing American undersea dominance with acoustic quieting making detection nearly impossible. These employ anechoic coating, absorbing sonar pulses, rafted machinery preventing noise transmission to hull, and natural circulation reactor eliminating pump noise. USS Virginia SSN 774, the lead ship commissioned 2004, setting standard for class. USS Texas SSN 776, 3rd Virginia-class submarine operational. USS North Carolina SSN 777, 4th boat in Atlantic Fleet. USS New Mexico SSN 778, Block 2 lead ship with cost reductions. USS New Mexico SS 779, Block 2 boat operational in Pacific. USS Missouri SSN 780, Block 2 submarine in service. USS California SSN 781, Block 2 boat homeported San Diego. USS Mississippi SSN 782, Block 3 lead ship with redesigned bow. USS Minnesota SSN 783, Block 3 submarine operational. USS North Dakota SSN 784, Block 3 submarine operational. USS John Warner SSN 785, Block 3 boat with advanced systems. USS Illinois SSN 786, Block 3 submarine in service. USS Washington SSN 788, Block 3 submarine, commissioned 2018. USS Indiana SSN 789, Block 3 boat in Atlantic Fleet. USS South Dakota SSN 790, Block 4 lead ship operational. USS Delaware SSN 791, Block 4 boat with VPM preparation. USS Vermont SSN 793, Block 4 boat under construction. USS Hyman G. Rickover SSN 795, Block V lead with Virginia payload module. USS New Jersey SSN 796, Block V boat under construction. USS Massachusetts SSN 798, Block V boat planned. USS Idaho SSN 799, Block V under construction. SS Oklahoma 802, Block V in construction queue. USS Arizona SSN 803, Block V boat planned. USS Utah SSN 801, Block V submarine under construction. Los Angeles-class submarine, the attack boat with dozens remaining operational providing numbers American submarine force. Depends on USS Providence SSN 719, improved Los Angeles operational. USS Pittsburgh SSN 720, improved variant in service. USS Key West SSN 721, operating in Pacific Fleet. USS Key West SSN 722, Atlantic Fleet boat operational. USS Oklahoma City SSN 723, Pacific submarine in service. USS Louisville SSN 724, operating in Atlantic. USS Helena SSN 750, Atlantic Fleet boat. USS San Juan SSN 750, Atlantic Fleet boat. USS San Juan SSN 751, operating in Atlantic. USS Pasadena SSN 752, Pacific Fleet submarine. USS Albany SSN 753, Atlantic Fleet boat operational. USS Topeka SSN 755, Atlantic Fleet boat. USS Scranton SSN 756, operating in Atlantic. USS Alexandria SSN 757, Atlantic Fleet submarine. USS Asheville SSN 758, Pacific Fleet boat. USS Jefferson City SSN 759, operating in Pacific. USS Annapolis SSN 760. Atlantic Fleet Submarine. USS Springfield SSN. 761. Pacific Fleet Boat Operational. USS Columbus SSN. 762. Atlantic Submarine in Service. USS Santa Fe S. SSN. 763. Pacific Fleet Boat. USS Montpelier SSN. 765. Operating in Atlantic. USS Charlotte SSN. 765. Operating in Atlantic. USS Charlotte SSN. 766. Pacific Fleet Boat. USS Hampton SSN. 767. Atlantic Submarine Operational. USS Hartford SSN. 768. Pacific Fleet Boat in Service. USS Toledo SSN. 769. Atlantic Fleet Submarine. USS Tucson S. SN. 770. Pacific Fleet Boat Operational. USS Columbia SSN. 772. Pacific Boat Operational. USS Cheyenne SSN. 773. Pacific Boat Operational. Seawolf-class submarine. The premium attack submarine quieter than any Russian boat, with deeper diving and more weapons than Virginia boats. USS Seawolf SSN. 21. The lead ship representing peak acoustic quieting with HY 100 steel hull. USS Connecticut SSN 2. Operating against Russian submarines with superior sensors and deeper diving than Virginia. USS Jimmy Carter SSN 2. The special missions variant with 100-foot hull extension for intelligence operations and special warfare support. Mk-48 ADCAP torpedo. The heavyweight wire-guided torpedo American submarines use against Russian boats. Active and passive acoustic guidance with 650-pound warhead breaking submarine pressure hulls. Mk-48 Mod 5. The baseline ADCAP variant operational. Mk-48 Mod 6. The improved variant with enhanced guidance. Mk-48 Mod 7. The latest with better countermeasures and insensitive explosive. Mk-48 Mod 8. Under development with acoustic superiority features. Mk-54 lightweight torpedo. The anti-submarine weapon deployed from helicopters and aircraft hunting Russian submarines. Mk-50 Barracuda. The advanced lightweight with closed-cycle propulsion for high-speed pursuing Russian boats. Mk-46 Torpedo. The older lightweight still operational from aircraft. Mk-60 Captor Mine. The encapsulated Mk-46 torpedo, deployed as mine. UGM-84 Harpoon. The anti-ship missile launched from torpedo tubes against Russian surface ships. UGM-109 Tomahawk. The cruise missile with 1,000 plus mile range striking Russian bases from submerged submarines. Tomahawk Block 3. The tactical variant with improved guidance. Tomahawk Block 4. The variant with loiter capability and retargeting. Tomahawk Block V. The maritime strike variant with anti-ship capability against Russian ships. /BQQ. 10 sonar. The submarine sonar suite on Virginia-class providing 360-degree passive detection and active search capability. /BQQ. 10 V4. The improved variant with enhanced processing for Block 3 boats. /BQQ. 10 V6. Block 3 Virginia variant with additional capability. ANBQQ. 5 sonar. The system on Los Angeles-class submarines providing detection capability. /BQQ. 5D. The improved variant with better sensitivity on later 688I boats. ANBQQ. 6 sonar. The Seawolf-class sonar with extreme sensitivity. ANBQS. 15. The under ice and mine detection sonar for Arctic operations beneath ice caps. ANBQS. 24. The active sonar for close-range detection and navigation. TB-16 Fat Line Towed Array. The passive sonar towed behind submarines detecting Russian boats at ranges exceeding 100 miles through low-frequency acoustic detection. TB-29 Thin Line Towed Array. The improved array with better signal processing on newer submarines. TB-33 Thin Line Array. The latest towed sonar with enhanced capability. ANBSY-1 Combat System. The integrated combat system on Seawolf-class submarines processing sensor data. ANBSY. 2 Combat System. The improved system integrating weapons and sensors. ANBYG. 1 Combat System. The Virginia-class combat system integrating sensors and weapons. ANWL. 1 Acoustic Countermeasure. The external launcher deploying acoustic decoys fooling Russian torpedoes. AWWLR. 9 Acoustic Intercept. The passive sensor detecting Russian active sonar providing warning of threats. N/W LRA. 10 ESM. The electronic support measures detecting Russian radar emissions from periscope depth. N/WLR. 12 ESM. The improved electronic support system on newer boats. Mk2 acoustic device countermeasure. The internal countermeasure creating false acoustic targets, deceiving Russian torpedoes. Mk3 mobile acoustic device. The improved decoy simulating submarine sounds, leading Russian torpedoes away from actual boat. Mk4 decoy. The latest acoustic countermeasure defeating Russian guidance systems. Mk5. Countermeasure the advanced decoy system. Under development. ANB-RA. 3-4 mast. The photonics mast replacing periscopes with cameras and infrared sensors on Virginia-class. ANBVS. 1 photonics mast. The high-resolution imaging system for surface observation without hull-penetrating periscope. Special warfare dry deck shelter. The module on some submarines deploying SEALs from submerged boats without surfacing. Advanced SEAL delivery system. The mini-submarine carried by host boats for SEAL insertion to coastal targets. BLQ-10 submarine communications. The system for receiving messages while submerged using various antenna systems. Extremely low-frequency communications. The system for strategic communications to SSBNs penetrating deep water. Very low-frequency receiver. The buoyant cable antenna for submerged communications with shore stations. Floating wire antenna. The towed antenna for communications at depth without surfacing. ANBPS. 1-6 radar. The surface search radar for submarine navigation at periscope depth. BPS. 1-5 radar. The navigation radar on older submarines. Anechoic coating. The rubber tiles covering hull absorbing Russian sonar pulses, preventing detection by passive inactive systems. S-9G reactor. The natural circulation reactor on Virginia Block 3V submarines, eliminating coolant pump noise during tactical operations. S-6G reactor. The Seawolf reactor with extreme quieting and higher power output than Virginia boats. S-6G reactor. The older reactor on Los Angeles-class submarines. Pump jet propulsor. The enclosed propulsion on Seawolf eliminating propeller noise and cavitation detectable by Russian passive sonar. Propulsor. The shrouded propeller on Virginia reducing cavitation noise that Russian passive sonar detects. Reactor natural circulation. The passive cooling system, eliminating pump noise during quiet operations critical for evading Russian detection. Machinery rafting. The shock-mounted equipment preventing vibration transmission to hull that Russian sensors detect. ANBQG. 5-wide aperture array. The hull-mounted passive sonar on newer submarines providing flank coverage. Lightweight wide aperture array. The passive sensors along submarine flanks detecting Russian boats. High-frequency sonar. The active system for ice detection and close-range navigation in Arctic waters. Virginia payload module. The 84-foot hull section carrying 40 Tomahawks and 4 tubes on Block V submarines. And WSN. 7 inertial navigation. The ring laser gyro system providing precise navigation without GPS revealing submarine position. ANBQN. 1-7 collision avoidance. The sonar for close-range navigation preventing collisions. Submarine satellite communications. The system for command and control while at periscope depth using satellite links. Communications buoy. The expendable buoy transmitting messages without surfacing submarine revealing position. Mark 67 SLMM. The submarine-launched mobile mine deployed from torpedo tubes creating minefields. AN-SLQ. 2-5 Nixie. The torpedo countermeasured towed decoy system, creating false acoustic target. Mobile submarine simulator target. The training device replicating submarine acoustics for exercises against friendly forces. Submarine escape suit. The survival equipment for emergency egress from disabled boats. Deep submergence rescue vehicle. The rescue submarine for recovering crews from disabled boats on seafloor. Submarine rescue chamber. The equipment for evacuating submarine crews from sunken boats. ANBQH. 7 active detection system. The mine and obstacle avoidance sonar for safe navigation. Submarine-launched UAV. The unmanned vehicle deployed from torpedo tubes for reconnaissance, without exposing submarine. ANBLQ. 1-1 long-range acoustic device. The underwater telephone for submarine communications with other boats. Emergency position indicating radio beacon. The survival beacon for submarine emergencies broadcasting location. Trash disposal unit. The system for disposing waste without creating detectable signatures or buoyant evidence. ANBRD. 7 direction finder. The radio direction finding system for navigation and signal detection. Make 116 fire control system. The weapons control for torpedo targeting. ANBYG. 1 weapons control. The integrated fire control on modern boats. CCS MK2. Combat control. The system integrating sensors weapons navigation on newer submarines.